Hello everyone, this is Allison Gross, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima IX. I just got back from a wine and cheese tasting on my train. If you've never ridden Amtrak, you really should try it. Anyway, we're about to head into Britain, which is a city, so we should check out what it says about cities in our manual. Places of note. Many are the fools who set forth on a journey by foot without first wandering the written pathways of their forebears. You mean without looking at a map? An adventurous spirit seeks novelty to be certain, but death too is a new and singular experience. Yes, which is what happens in this game if you wander off of the path at all. The entries herein will not exercise risk from travelers, but they may turn you on the right path at a desolate juncture, or that giant dragon over there will kill you. Cities. The fulcrums of Britannian civilization, the cities of the realm gather creative energies and open their gates to predatory influences. That doesn't sound so good. Inside the walls, much is available and anything is possible. I don't believe that. The pathway to virtue has many detours in a crowded city. As the columns rose above the sacred shrines, the land shook, mountains tumbled, and the seas rose. The world was crushed like a handful of dirt and molded into a perverted form. In the ruination of the great cataclysm, many of these cities were wiped from the skin of Britannia to be rebuilt where possible with the remnants. The cities that survive to this day have begun to decay before the evil that spreads across the land. Xerxes, not spelled like the Greek, but Yerces, Xerxes, the court historian, foretells of a second cataclysm where these cities will be drowned again in a molten pool of evil that spews from the wretched columns. Good, let it all go. There's nothing here worth saving. He is not alone in his belief of the future. Yet the cities herein choose not to listen to history. They forge on, and through industry and innovation gain prominence in the bard's tales of tomorrow. And now we should check out what it says about Britain. The capital city and home of Lord British, Britain sits in the center of the lands, equidistant from the far corners. I don't think that's strictly true. To her broad streets, she attracts the most prominent individuals who are drawn by her fine arts, the temperate climate, and the bustle of the court. Of late, the court has debated a new standard for its people. Disease and defect have spread among the poor, and the people have clamored. Ooh, what's this hedge thingy? There's a fountain over here. For protection from them. Protection from the poor. Those wounded by fate or circumstance have been banished to pause wherein they may live among themselves. Do you say anything useful?
Stay out of trouble.
Yes. Don't worry that I just stole a bunch of stuff. That's not a problem. The Mayor of Britain, who championed this standard, claims victory. The spread of disease, he says, has reduced. Theft has decreased, the economy has grown, yet the mayor does not lack opponents. Among the splintered families with disquiet, the mayor has sought to silence. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. When that raid finds no false victory, it flies across the Brittany River to the north to the castle of Lord British. The king, some say, has abandoned his people, for he has not been seen outside the walls of his home. Well, that's a pretty reasonable statement. I think this is the mayor's house as we saw on our map. Outside the walls of his home for a long time. So the king continues the tradition of granting a monthly public audience. Supplicants are shouted down by those behind them in line. Shortly the king retires to his chamber to listen to bardic serenades from more romantic times. Well, it was kind of crappy of him as a king to do that. Alright, so we've got a door on each side. Where does this place go? The sign of his departing visage, the rage in the people grow. Where is our king? That sounds pretty reasonable to me. So this is a dining room. There's some stuff in here that I could jack, but I won't. Just yet. I'll save the game and then give it a try. Wow, this house has a lot of doors. And here's a harpsichord. I guess it's a place for harpsichord performances. And why is there... Well, I guess it's not on the harpsichord. Okay, where does this go? This door just randomly goes outside. There's a path that goes around the castle. I guess I should find out where that goes. Actually, before we get into any more stuff, we should probably do a review of everything that's happened so far, because it's a little bit complicated. So, first of all, you're not running Avatar. You should be running. First of all, we got brought here, and then we got sent to Stonegate for some bizarre reason. On the way to Stonegate, we got jacked by Blackthorn, and then Guardian's like, no, don't kill him, I want him to see what I did, and here's a guy. But before we talk to him, because he's going to make things even more complicated, this is some famous painting or tapestry as well. Oh look, the banner of compassion is hanging upside down. That's not significant at all. So there are these giant columns that are messing everything up, presumably caused by the Guardian, and Lord British wants us to go to Despise, which we will do probably many, many videos later, because there's so much other things that are going on. And then we talked to that gargoyle, who apparently doesn't exist. And he told us that the gargoyles don't like humans again, and that their lens was stolen. And also the ether is apparently a mess. So what do you have to say?
Oh, you're the Avatar, aren't you?
You don't like
My
that, do you?
employer has been awaiting your return.
Who's your employer?
Why, the mayor, of course. Avatar, we must rid this city of the human refuse that infests it.
Why? What have the poor done?
They're sick, they're poor, they contribute absolutely nothing of worth. Out! Out! Out, I say!
But Britain is the city of compassion.
Don't give me that claptrap. Compassion is another word for chumpery. Out of my way, Avatar. I'm busy.
What does the mayor think of sending the poor away?
He has finally come round to understanding that it is a necessary chore.
And what of Lord British?
That pious ass.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
fortunate that he is paralyzed in passivity much of the time.
Farewell.
You don't have... You sound very questionable. I'd like to take that money, but I'm not sure I can just yet. So I'm gonna search this house and see if there's anything else interesting here. Is there anything under the stairs? No, there's nothing under the stairs. How are those stairs supporting themselves like that? Alright, so that guy obviously likes this new policy of managing the poor, and obviously we're supposed to not like it. So, therefore we're supposed to not like him, which we don't, because he's annoying. Here's a harp and a fluorescent pink music stand, and a person we can talk to. Who's coughing? Talk to us.
Oh, I didn't know someone was there. My, you're a handsome one.
No, he isn't.
Perhaps you'd like to take me out to the tavern?
You're kind of a small girl.
What is your name?
I'm Mary Beth. And you're the Avatar, aren't you?
What makes you think that?
I've seen you in the Tapestry of Ages. You're very handsome.
No, he isn't.
What is the Tapestry of Ages?
Oh, it's a big, beautiful tapestry that depicts all of your wonderful adventures here in Britannia. It hangs in the museum here in Britain. You should go and see it.
I will at some point.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm perfectly fine.
Do you know the mayor?
Of course I know the mayor. I'm his daughter. He's a good and compassionate man.
Yeah, okay.
Goodbye.
Farewell, handsome.
So the mayor's daughter is hitting on the Avatar, God knows why. And she's also sick. And apparently having a cold means that you get carted off to pause. So this is going to present an ethical dilemma for the mayor, I believe. The why you would get carted off to pause just because you have a cold as opposed to like an incurable disease, I'm not sure. But hey, it doesn't have to make sense. Okay. Actually, why don't we just find this out right now? No, not you. Alright, so what happens if I start just taking stuff? Like, say, that. Apparently nothing. Hello, lady. Do you mind if I... No, there's nothing in there, but... I'll take some stuff from that jerk downstairs. Well, after I finish exploring this part of the house. I'm assuming this is like the mayor's bedroom or something. I guess the mayor is not at home, which means it's a perfect opportunity for me to take next to him. I don't want to take that. I do want to take that money though. Okay, here's another balcony. But sunrise or sunset, I have no idea. Alright, and we'll just head back downstairs. Or at least we will try to head downstairs. And see what's over here. Hello. Excuse me, sir. I just took some stuff from you. Do you have a problem with that? Let me see if you have a problem with that.
Oh, Avatar! You're back. What do you
You
want?
don't sound thrilled, I don't blame you.
Farewell.
But you don't mind that I just stole things from you, so that's what's important. And how about over here? Yeah, no, I take that? Well, actually, I don't want to take that. I just want to know if there's anything under it. Which I guess the answer is no. So, we've exhausted this house. And it is now time to move along. Hello, guard. Do you... Yeah, good day, sir. To you, too. Wait, does this path go over... No. This path goes over there, though. This path that goes around the castle, which goes into that hedge maze, but I don't feel like going in there yet. So we're gonna head out this way over the river to Britain. At least I think this goes to Britain. Yeah, some kind of a watermill over there. There's some guy there. I'm sure he has something to talk to us about. Idiot? Yes. Are you talking to the Avatar? That would be most appropriate. Hello. No, no. Please talk to me.
Excuse me? What did you say?
I said, idiot.
You call me an idiot?
Oh, no. It's that pathetic partner of mine. That damn fool of a miller went and caught his arm in the millstone and got carted off. Sorry. My name is Jethro. I'm the baker here in Britain. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just very upset. But what am I supposed to do? The miller got carted off. Serves the fool right.
Where is he now?
Thanks to the mayor's decree, he's been sent to Pors. Now all of the poor, the sick, and the handicapped get sent there.
But why are you not baking bread?
I can't bake bread because the miller was stupid enough to hurt himself. Why should we coddle someone that we can't rely on to do his share?
I must be on my way, Baker. Farewell.
Farewell, Avatar.
Okay, so...
Excuse me? What did you say?
I said, idiot.
What's wrong, friend?
That damn fool of a miller went and caught... Sorry. The miller got...
But where is your compassion?
Compassion? Is it compassionate to ask the poor people of Britain to go without bread because some oaf was foolish enough to stick his arm in the millstone?
No,
Compassion indeed. The mayor is right. We simply need to get rid of those who can't pull their weight.
What? The mayor is
You already
getting rid
knew
of
that.
people who can't work?
Yes, of course. It's all part of his policy to clean up the city and make it safe. And
Even though it means you're now out of a job.
I mean, look what's happened to me. I can't bake bread because the miller was stupid enough to hurt himself. Why should we coddle someone that we can't?
I must be on my way, Baker.
Your logic
Farewell.
Farewell,
really,
Avatar.
Really flawed there, sir. And please get out of my way. Oh, I guess I can't investigate the mill. That's annoying. What is this place? Oh, what is... Oh, this is the bakery, so I guess that's this guy's. And it's empty and barren because there's no baking going on. So, I could steal stuff in here, but I don't really need a baking pan. Maybe I'll do that later to amuse myself, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And what is this? This goes out of... This door seems to go out into the air. Okay, so this is like an abandoned... Oh, hey, it's a giant rat. I can get rid of that giant rat. That giant rat gave me some money. Okay, give me the money. Alright, so how about this abandoned shack down here? Oh, there's some fish and some more fish. That's not very useful to me. And this is... Oh, hello, sir.
Greetings. If you're looking to buy some reagents, I'm afraid
No,
that
I
you're
don't
out of
need to
luck.
do that.
The fellow who owns this shop is gone, and I'm beginning to worry that
I have
he
a bunch
might
for
not
free in
be
the
back.
castle.
What's the shop owner's name and where did he go?
His name is Nico. It's probably short for something, but I don't know
Okay.
what. Anyway, he went to Cove because he heard that his brother was in danger. From what I've heard about Cove, I don't think that Nico will be back. If that happens, where will
Well,
we
you
get
don't need them because
reagents?
the other doesn't work.
What have you heard about Cove?
Well, from what I hear, things in Cove are worse than they are in Moonglow. Apparently, Cove has been taken over by violent brigands who prey on the weak. Nico went there to retrieve
This
his
is
brother.
normal.
How are things in Moonglow?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Moonglow was once the city of truth, and it's long been a city of magic. Now both of these aspects are being twisted. I came here in hopes of finding a better life.
Truth is being twisted?
Well, it's more accurate to say that it's been abandoned. Where people were once honest and truthful, they are now full of deceit. If you travel to Moonglow, do not be quick to believe what most
I
people
could
tell
have
you.
figured that out.
There's a problem with magic?
It doesn't work anymore. Well, linear spells work, and scrolls still work, but you can't bind spells to a spellbook anymore. There's also something very
But
wrong
we
with
destroyed the
moon
moon gates in Ultima
I've
7.
been looking for a way to fix these problems, and need some reagents for my experiments. Unfortunately, I've had no luck.
I have some, but you would have to pay me a fat fee for them.
What's wrong with the moon gates?
Well, they simply don't work. If you try to enter one, nothing happens. I'm not sure why, but I think it has something to do with the moons. Nico would know more about it than I.
When did all of this happen?
Oh, it's been years, not long after the columns appeared. I was barely out of apprenticeship when magic
So how
began
long
to
have these
decay.
columns been around? Why did it take Lord British so long to...
There's a problem with magic?
It doesn't work any. There's also something I've been looking for.
Yeah, I want to know this,
How do you
even though I
bind a
can't
spell
use
to a
it.
spell book?
Well, I'd be happy to tell you. It's quite simple, really. First, you must go to
There's
a
one of those in
binding
the magic
pentagram.
lab.
These can be found in most any town or dungeon, and can be identified by the candles placed at the ends of the star. Then, place the scroll and reagents for the spell into the center of the pentagram. Light each of the candles and then recite the incantation for the spell, such as in Flam,
Except that's a
for the
linear
fire
spell.
If all of this has been done correctly, and you have spoken the incantation, the scroll and reagents will disappear, and the spell will be bound into your spell book. But if you do not have the proper reagents, or if any step of the ritual has been done incorrectly, you will lose both the scroll and the reagents.
Very well.
I had
Goodbye
another
then.
question to ask you.
Hello. I hope that you are well.
Could you please tell me about the shop owner?
Yeah.
His name is Nico. Anyway, he went to... From what I've heard about... If that happens...
Is Nico the only reagent merchant in Britain?
He is the only one that I know of.
Very well. Goodbye then.
This is probably his shop, which probably means I can't get into it. Yep, and here's some bratty kids over here. Let's go talk to them.
You scare me. When I grow up,
Why would you want to marry someone who scares you?
Hey, mister. When I grow up, I want to marry you.
How about you?
Can I play with your
No,
weapons?
no, you cannot.
My dad said he killed a dragon
Right, he
once.
probably is delusional about it, like those people in the Gypsies
I don't
questions.
think I like you.
And you, man?
Careful, it's
Well,
not
then why
safe
are you
out
out?
today. Careful, it's not safe out today.
Okay, that's a little bit odd. So, this has probably been going on long enough, so we should probably cut the video off. Until next time, bye!